Hello, I'm Judy, and this is my lesson for asylum seekers. And today's ESOL lesson is going to be about the subject of up and down. Up and down. And I think you probably know what it means, but just in case, up means up that way, up, and down is down. So these are arrows which show you up and down. And we say that up and down are opposites because they mean opposite things. Up is that way, down is that way. So they're opposites. And I've written them on the board behind me. You can just see that there. There are some words that we associate, that we link with up and down. So here are two. The word top and the word high are words associated with up. So top means like the top of my head, the top of the board. High means way up high, a long, long way up there. And then words which are associated with down are bottom. So something is at the bottom. This is, I can find it, this is the bottom of the board. And low. So something is very low. It's very near the ground. Okay? So top and bottom are opposites, and high and low are opposites. Well, now I'm going to talk about some of the ways we use the words up and down. They are very simple words, but the way we use them in English can be quite complicated. So first of all, I've said we can look up and we can look down. So with our eyes, we can look up. I'm looking up at the moment. Or we can look down. I'm looking down at the moment. So we can use our eyes to look up and look down. If you go to have your eyes tested to see if you need glasses, like me, you go to somewhere called an optician's. And the person in the optician's is called an optician. They will test your eyes, and an optician will tell you to look up whilst they look into your eyes. And then they will say, look down while they look into your eyes. So when you have your eyes tested, you will hear them say, look up, look down. And it's your eyes that have to move, not your head. You mustn't do that. You have to just do it with your eyes at the optician's. Somebody else who might tell you to look up and look down is somebody like me, a teacher. So a teacher may tell you to look up so you can see the board. So if you're sitting down, you have to look up to see the board in the front of the class. Or the teacher may tell you to look down so that you can read your book. I've got a book here. I'll show you. This is how I would look down. Looking down to read my book. There, I'm looking down to read my book. Or if you want to do some writing, you might have to look down. And here are some of the things we might see. If we look up, we might see sky. You'd have to be outside, not inside, outside to see the sky. We might see the tops of trees. Again, we'd have to be outside, not inside. We have to see, or we might see, we have to be inside if we look up to see the ceiling. The ceiling, it's like the inside roof. I'll tip my computer up so you can see the ceiling. There we are. There's the ceiling. Or if you're outside, you might see the roof of a building. The roof of a building. So those are all things you might see if you look up. And if we look down, we might see the floor. You know what the floor is. There might be carpet, or there might be tiles, or there might be wood on the floor. Or we might see our feet. I'm not going to show you my feet, but we might see our feet if we look down. If we're outside by a road and we look down, we might see the pavement, slabs that we walk on. And if we're in the park or in a garden, we might look down and see grass, the green grass, though the grass is a bit brown at the moment because it's been very dry. So those are all things that we might see if we look down. Now, I'm going to ask you some questions. And I forgot to tell you, but you will need a piece of paper and you will need a pen or a pencil. And I want you to write down the answers to the questions as we go along. And you put your answer by the number of the question. And at the end of this video, I will go over all the answers with you. Now, you might like to put the video on pause whilst you go to get some paper and a pen. And then when I ask the questions, you might like to pause while you write your answers down. So here we are, the first question. Question 1. Which, and it's 1A. You see that? It's 1A. So you need to write 1A. Which of these things might we see if we look up? Now we've got a list of things down here which I'll go over in a minute. And the second part of the question, part B, which might we see if we look down? So against 1A, which of these might you see if you look up? And question 1B, which might you see if you look down? Now these are the things: shoes, sun, stars, soil, moon, toes, clouds, rocks. Now if you don't know what they are, have a look in a dictionary and see if you can work out what they are. So do that now. 1A, what do you see if you look up? 1B, what do you see if you look down? From those things, you should have 4 in each answer. Now, I can move up and down, and things can move up and down. So I've said things or people can move up or move down. Now this is where it gets or can get complicated, because if someone tells you to move up, it usually means they are squashed and need some more room. So if somebody says to you, move up, it doesn't mean go up. Let me show you. I've done you a little picture, which isn't very good. Here we are. We've got a little group of people, and they're all squashed together. Now, if you were there, particularly at the moment where we have to keep 2 meters distant from each other, people would say, move up. There we are. And those people have moved up, so they're further apart. So move up doesn't mean go up, it means move apart, so you're further away from anyone else. The other thing that they may say is, if someone says to you move down, again it usually means you should move along. So if you're in a bus and just standing by the driver might say move along or move down, and it means move down the bus, not down that way, but move along the bus. So that's why I say up and down can be quite confusing in English. Things can go up and down. Things can move up and down, not just people, but things. So a lift, and that's what they call an elevator in America. A lift can go up or down. And if you go to the RMC building in Wolverhampton, you may have used the lift to take you up or down. So things can go up or go down. A lift goes up and it goes down. Moving stairs, stairs that move. So you stand still, but the stairs move. And moving stairs are sometimes called escalators or an escalator. And an escalator or moving stairs will go up or go down. Other things go up, but we don't say they go down, we usually say they come down. An aeroplane will go up, and then when it's got to its destination, it will come down rather than go down. We can say go down, but we usually say come down. So that's quite confusing too. Now we've got question 2. I've been doing some artwork, it's not very good. This is a picture of a block of flats. You can see it very clearly. I'll move this a bit closer. There we are. And this block of flats has got a ground floor at the bottom. And it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 floors going up. First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor, fifth floor, and sixth floor, and the ground floor. So the ground floor is at the bottom, and the sixth floor is at the top. Now, here's your question. I live in a block of flats with 6 floors. There we are. The first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and the ground floor. Now, I've written some sentences here, and you have to put up or down in the sentences. And you'll know that when I leave a blank, I say So, to go from the ground floor to the second floor, I go in the lift from the ground floor to the second floor? Is it up or down? I go in the lift from the second floor to the first floor. From the second floor to the first floor. Is it up or down? And then I go in the lift to get from the 6th floor to the 4th floor. From the 6th floor to the 4th floor. Is it up or is it down? Write down those answers on your paper. You can copy all of that out if you like. It will be good practice for you to copy your English and put up or down in the gaps. I hope you've done that. Answers at the end. Now, standing and sitting. We can stand up. I'm going to stand up. Now I'm standing up. We can stand up. We can also sit down. Now I'm sitting down. So we can stand up. There I am. Hi, I'm standing up. Or I can sit down. But just to make it complicated, we can also sit up. I'll show you what I mean. If I'm sitting here, I'm sitting on the chair, and if I was in a class and there was a teacher, the teacher might say to me, Judy, sit up. Right? And that's me sitting up. So if I'm like this, I'm not sitting very well. The teacher might say, sit up, Judy. But I'd have to do that. Now I'm sitting up. And just to be even more confusing, we can also stand down. And that has nothing to do with standing up or sitting down. If we stand down, if we've been doing something. So, for example, I've been a teacher at the Refugee and Migrant Centre for over 2 years now. If I stopped, I could say, I am standing down. I'm stopping doing it. I stand down. I'm not going to be a teacher anymore. I stand down. So it has nothing to do with standing up or sitting down. It means something different. So that's why I say it can be very confusing for you. Some other things we can do. Here, we can jump up. Now, I'm getting a bit old for this, but I can be sitting down and I can jump up like that. Or I might be standing here and I can jump up. Jump up. So, we can jump up. We can also jump down. Now, it's quite hard to show you. I'm going to stand on here. I don't think you'll see, but if I stood on there, right, I'm standing on here, and somebody might say to me, come on, jump down, and I'd have to go, jump down. Jump down. Jump up. And we can jump down from something else. Something else in a school or in a college. You're answering a question and you've know the answer and you want to tell the teacher the answer, we can put up our hand. I know, ask me. And in a big class, it's good if all the students put up their hand if they know the answer, and then the teacher will choose somebody. So you can put up your hand. And we can also put down our hand. So the teacher might say, put down your hands now. So if all the class have had their hands up, say, I know. And the teacher gets the right answer from somebody, he or she can say, put down your hand. So you put it down. Something else to show you here. I can find it. Here. There we are, there's the chair that I've been sitting on. Okay. And down here, I've got a bag. Okay, there's a bag on the chair now. Now I can lift up that bag. I'm lifting it up. But I don't lift it down, I put it down. So we lift up and we put down. So we can lift up a bag or parcel, but we put down a bag or parcel. Don't lift it down. And I forgot to bring this. If it's raining, you have an umbrella. We can put up an umbrella and hold it. Let me show you what an umbrella is if you don't know. It looks like, there we are, there's an umbrella. So we can put up an umbrella, or when it's stopped raining, we'll put down the umbrella so it looks like that. So we put up an umbrella or put down an umbrella. Something else we can do to put up, we can, if we've got a notice about something that's going to happen, we can, something else as well. Here's a notice. It says jumble sale here today, 2 p.m. I can put up a notice. I've put up a notice on the board. I could put up a notice on the wall. But we don't put down a notice. We take down a notice. So we put up a notice and we take down a notice. There it is. We can put up a notice, but we take down a notice. Now, I looked for a ball, and I couldn't find one. Got an orange instead, so you have to pretend that's a ball. We can throw up a ball. I'm throwing the ball up in the air. Throw up a ball. Now, but this is really very odd. If we say we throw up, it doesn't mean throw up a ball. If we just say I am going to throw up, it means we're going to be sick. Like that. Another word is to throw up. So you throw up a ball, but you might throw up and be sick. Here are some more uses of up and down. Anybody know what that is? That's one sort. And here's another one. These are thermometers. They take temperatures. That's for cooking. That's a cooking thermometer. It takes the temperature. Here's the temperatures along the side. And this is the sort of thermometer that you take your own temperature. I'll show you. Put it in your ear, like that. There we are. That's a thermometer that takes your temperature. And your temperature can go up, get hotter, or your temperature can go down, or sometimes we say come down. So a temperature can go up, it can go down, it gets hotter, it gets cooler, or you can say it comes down. I might use that if I'm making some jam. I wouldn't use that in my ear. Okay, more questions. Question number 3. Get your paper and write your answer by number 3. If it is raining, do you put your umbrella up or down? Number 4. To answer a question, your teacher will tell you to put your hand. What word goes in there? Is it up or down? If you are sick, your temperature will go, is it up or down? If you're feeling sick and hot, will your temperature go up or down? Write your answers by the numbers on your piece of paper. And sometimes a word will start with up or down. Some examples here. Upstairs, downstairs. It's not 2 words, it's 1 word. Upstairs. So, upstairs. So in many houses, bedrooms are upstairs and the kitchen is downstairs. At the moment, I'm sitting in my house upstairs because this room is upstairs. I've had to come up the stairs to get where I'm sitting now. And downstairs, I've got my kitchen and my sitting room. And some other words, or 2 other words that you might come across if you use a computer, which use up as part of the word, is upload and download. You upload something to your computer, to the sky, and you download something to your computer. Got it the wrong way around to start with. So you can upload or download. And this is quite nice. We say something is upside down. Upside down. So we often say this. Up, side, 1 word, and down. When it's the wrong way up. So for example, I'll show you. This is a picture of my son when he was a little boy. There he is, sitting in the sand, pretending he's driving a car. He's sitting in the sand with a spade on the beach. That picture is now upside down. Upside down. So if I showed that to you, you'd say, that picture is upside down. It means it's the wrong way up. Or you might say it about, here we are, I've got a jar of mayonnaise. The right way up, but if I tip it like that, it's upside down. It's upside down. Upside down. And we're nearly at the end now. Sometimes we use the words up and down to describe our mood. In other words, how we feel. So if I'm feeling happy, we can say, oh, I'm feeling up today. Up means happy, feeling good. But if you're feeling down, it means you're sad and miserable. So if you're up, you're happy, you're feeling good. If you are down, you're sad and miserable. So it's much better to feel up than it is to feel down. Okay. Now, all we've got are 4 more questions, and then I'm going to give you all the answers. So I've nearly finished the lesson on up and down. I wonder if you can remember. Number 6, pause whilst you write your answer. Number 6, so write your answer by number 6. If something is the wrong way up, is it downside up, upside up, upside down, or downside down? What do we say if something is the wrong way up? We say one of those things. Downside up, upside down, or downside down. Which one is it? Number 7. If I am happy, am I up or down? If I'm happy, am I up or down? Write your answer by number 7. Number 8. If I am sad, am I up or down? And number 9, you've got some words here and you must make them into a sentence. Start the sentence with a capital letter, and actually there's a clue there as to which one is the first word in the sentence, and finish it with a full stop. So here are the words. Fell the down cup. What's the sentence you can make with those words? Number 9. Finally, number 10. To go upstairs from downstairs, I have to climb the stairs. So if I'm going upstairs from downstairs, I have to climb the stairs. Is it up or down? Write your answer down for number 10. That's it. I hope you've learnt all about up and down and how we use them in English. There's lots and lots of other ways we use them as well. So you're going to have to learn a lot of things about up and down. But hopefully you've just learned a few things that will help you today. So here are the answers. Pause while you look at what you've done. The answers to number 1. If you look up, you might see sun, stars, moon, clouds. That's 1A. 1B, if you look down, you might see shoes, soil, rocks, toes. Okay, and then if you remember, you had to put up or down in all the sentences about this block of flats. So here we are. I've underlined the answers. To go from the ground floor to the second floor, I go up in the lift. So that's your first answer. I go down your second answer, in the lift from the second floor to the first floor. I go down in the lift, there's the next answer, to get from the 6th floor to the 4th floor. And then these are the answers for numbers 3. The answer is up. The answer for number 4 is up. The answer for number 5 is up. The answer to number 6 is upside down. The answer to number 7 is up. The answer to number 8 is down. The sentence is the cup fell down. Capital T, full stop. The cup fell down. And the answer to number 10 is up. So I hope you've got all of those right. If you haven't, watch the video again and look at your answers and think about the questions and see if you can work out why you've gone wrong. Now then, if you want to ask me any questions about this lesson or about any other lessons that you've been watching on these videos, these ESOL videos, you can send me an email. And if you have problems writing, don't worry, I'll try and work out what you mean, okay? And this is the email address where you can contact me. Asylum ESOL at rmcentre.org.uk. So you can send me an email. Or if you want to take photographs of your answers, you can send me pictures of the work that you have done. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. That's all for now. And at the end of the lesson, I say goodbye